Crime scenes can be a bit messy and chaotic and can seem to have a lot going on. However, someone must still take the time to review the body and determine what has happened to the victim. Have you ever wondered how the investigators factor in the science and logic of some of the scenarios? They talk to the coroner to find out what's happened to the victim for the cause of death and the theories behind it. Some of them are so crazy that you know only science can prove it. I'm going to inform you of the different job aspects of becoming a coroner, as well as what it takes to become one. I want to discuss the educational background and how it could benefit someone by having this job. I want to introduce you to this job because this is a career choice of mine in the future. I am starting the funeral directory program in the fall, and this is only my first step into joining this field. First, I would like to examine the educational background to becoming a coroner. Second, I would like to describe the duties of a coroner. There are quite a few different job aspects that fall under the title of a coroner that a lot of people don't know about. Third, I would like to discuss the earnings of a coroner. Lastly, I would like to describe what is new in the field and how it is constantly evolving and progressing. The educational backgrounds of becoming a coroner vary from state to state. However, there is the basic need for a bachelor's degree. Most of these degrees can fall under some science or medical field. Some very common ones happen to be chemistry, biology, or forensic science. Another good thing that you can put on a resume when becoming a coroner is completing medical school and possibly becoming a physician. These actually set you above other applicants. Prior experience in the medical field is almost a requirement in every state as well. Becoming a certified forensic scientist also sets you above other applicants when it comes to what coroners are going to review when hiring somebody. Some states require for you to become a physician. According to the CDC website, there are 4 states that completely require you to be a physician, and that is Kansas, Louisiana, Ohio, Minnesota. Some other things your resumes should include are anatomy, medical terminology, and physiology. These are all very important when wanting to become a coroner because these are some other basic understandings that you must have for that job. Duties of a coroner vary far beyond just examining bodies. According to the NCBI website, though, there is a difference between a coroner and a medical examiner. A coroner is a government or an elected official. Another job of a coroner is investigating a person's death, not just reviewing the body. They decide the cause of death of a person. They even oversee the collection of evidence. They study death records and medical reports as well to get a better understanding of the victim's history. Another job for a coroner is they initiate investigations. They have to dictate the type of death, whether it's a homicide, a suicide, or an accident. Depending on what they decide, it opens an investigation such as a homicide. All of that falls on the coroner. They conduct examinations to locate signs of trauma, whether it be abuse or torture, and that leading to the cause of death. They order and perform autopsies as well. Other duties you may not know that coroners perform is they have to arrange and notify the next of kin of the deceased. They interview witnesses that were at the scene of death whenever they're trying to get a better understanding of what could have happened. And they also testify in court when it's something that comes to being medically compromised in a victim. There are different earnings of coroners that vary all over the country, just like any other job. However, they tend to be pretty close to the same range all the way across the board. The national salary of a coroner is $68,860 a year. According to the Career Explorer website, salary for a coroner in North Carolina is $62,470 a year. However, these are both national averages. So when you look across the board of the United States, they actually range from the low 30,000s to almost 100,000 a year, depending on if you're a senior coroner or one just coming into the field. Coroners who work in private practices make more than your average coroner, ranging over 100,000 a year, according to the Crime Scene Investigators article. There's a lot of new technology in the field of becoming a coroner. However, most of it is still used overseas. According to the National Institute of Justice, and a December 2017 article, it states that coroners are using advanced image technologies to enhance the performance of autopsies. This practice is more commonly used overseas than it is in the United States. However, it is making its way here. these being electronic imaging or electronic autopsies. These are helping us speed up the processes so we can be more engaged with what's going on with all the victims that we have that outnumber the amount of coroners that are in the United States right now. I hope this article has helped everyone learn a little bit about becoming a coroner, from their educational requirements and duties to their salaries, wages, and the new technology that they're using. Thank you.